Hello friends! In the officially sold Mazda 3 BM, one of three gasoline engines was placed under the hood, a volume of 1.5 liters, 120 horsepower, 1.6 liters, 104 horsepower, and 2.0 liters, 150 horsepower. The 1.6 is well known from the previous generation Mazda 3 BK and is characterized as reliable and hardy. The remaining motors, 1.5 and 2.0, are representatives of the Skyactiv G family. They feature direct fuel injection, phase shifters on both camshafts, and an extremely high compression ratio of 14:1. Unfortunately, versions with a 2-liter engine left the market in 2014. The fact is that the Mazda 6, assembled in the Far East with a similar engine, was almost equal in price to the imported Mazda 3. The management of the concern considered that it was more profitable to give way to a more serious model. All units have a reliable timing chain. Yes, and in general, the motors do not cause serious complaints. However, some owners of cars with Skyactiv engines have encountered minor shortcomings. For example, sometimes oil traces are found under the valve cover and above it, in the area of the solenoid valve for controlling the oil supply to the exhaust valve phase shifter. In a 1.5-liter engine, ignition coils are sometimes let down. It is worth mentioning the premature wear of the plastic roller of the alternator drive belt tensioner. Noise appears. The roller can be purchased separately or as an assembly with a tensioner. The 5-speed manual relied on the base 1.6 with 104 horsepower and the 6-speed 1.5 Skyactiv. The old 1.6 was combined with the time-tested 4-speed automatic, FN4AEL. The 1.5 and 2.0 were mated to a 6-speed Skyactiv drive automatic transmission, FS6AEL. Both boxes haven't given any problems yet. McPherson struts work on the front axle and a multi-link at the rear. The steering uses an electromechanical power steering. In terms of driving performance, the Mazda 3 is certainly at the very top of the segment. It is clear that the engineers tuned the car with an emphasis on handling. The wheels keep good contact with the road and do not hide the nature of the road surface. The silent blocks of the front levers are surrendered after 70 to 120,000 kilometers. Usually, you have to change the rear silent block of the lever. Ball bearings can wear out after 100 to 150,000 kilometers. After 80 to 140,000 kilometers, the destruction of a coil of one of the rear springs is often found. Some owners had a chance to repair the electric drive of the exterior mirrors. The gears of the mechanism wore out. After 50 to 100,000 kilometers, the rear door opening limiters had to be repaired. After 5 to 6 years, the steering wheel noticeably loses its former gloss. If you know of other model malfunctions, be sure to write about it.